It was the spring holiday on Sodor. There was to be a party for the children at the Duke and Duchess's new summer house. All the engines were very excited and very busy. Thomas chuffed cheerfully into the docks. James and Henry were passing through.
おはよう、ジェームス。ヘンリーもおはよう。君たちはどこに行くんだい？
I'm taking these straw bales to the summer house for the children to climb on.
I'm taking wood to make a stage for the children's show and barrels of lemonade to drink.
すごく楽しみだね。じゃあまたね、別荘で会おう。おはよう、クランキー。
What's good about it?
公爵夫妻の別荘でパーティーなんだ。
Party smarty. I don't go to parties. I'm stuck here loading and unloading all day. I haven't had a moment to rest my hook.
これは卵だね。子供たちが色を塗るんだ。といで、クランキー。卵が重すぎるのかい？変な音をさせて、君はガタガタクランキーだね。
No, they're not too heavy for me. They're light as fluff. You're not strong enough to pull anything heavier than fluff, Tiny Thomas. That's why Henry and James have the heavy loads.
僕だって他の機関車に負けないくらい強いよ。
You're not as strong as me. I can lift much heavier loads than you could ever pull.
そんなのわからないだろ。急いで行かなくてもまだ平気だな。よし、クランキーなんて見返してやる。ジェームスを探しに行こう。重い荷物を運んでいるはずだ。
Thomas chuffed back into the docks.
You again? What are you doing with that wood?
この貨車はすっごく重いから、君なんかじゃ持ち上げられないだろうね。
I'm sure I can.
Cranky's hook swung low over the wood. Thomas watched and waited. With a creak and a crank and a crank and a creak, Cranky raised the flatbed into the air. Thomas's boiler buzzed.
Told you so.
でもやっぱりガタガタクランキーだ。
And you're still Tiny Thomas.
絶対にクランキーに勝ってやる。まだ卵は運ばなくて大丈夫。ヘンリーならもっと重い荷物を持ってるはずだ。次はヘンリーを探しに行こう。
Soon, Thomas puffed back into the docks.
You again? Now what are you doing with those straw bales?
この貨車は本当にすっごく重いんだよ。持ち上げるのは無理だろうね。
I'm sure I can.
Cranky's hook swung low over the straw. Thomas watched and waited. With a creak and a crank and a crank and a creak, Cranky raised a flatbed of straw into the air. Thomas's funnel fizzed.
Told you so.
でもまだガタガタクランキーだ。
And you're still Tiny Thomas.
Then an idea flew into his funnel.
僕を持ち上げてみてよ。
Cranky looked at Thomas. He couldn't let Thomas win. Cranky's hook swung low over Thomas. Thomas hardly dared puff. With a creak and a crank and a crank and a creak, and very, very slowly, Cranky raised Thomas high into the air.
すごいぞ。クランキーったら本当に僕を持ち上げちゃった。
Then there was trouble. Cranky creaked louder than ever. His crane arm stuttered and judded. It creaked and it croaked. Then it cracked.
Oh no!
Cranky's crane arm had broken, and it was all Thomas's fault. Thomas was stuck high in the sky and blowing in the breeze. Then the Fat Controller arrived.
Thomas, what are you doing up there?
すいません、トップハムハット卿。
You are causing confusion and delay. The Duke and Duchess have no wood, straw bales, or eggs. Now I see you have them all here. Cranky is broken, and you, Thomas, think it's a good time to try being a bird. The Duke and Duchess are waiting. And you're as silly as Thomas.
The shame to be as silly as a steamy.
Soon a workman had climbed up Cranky. Slowly and carefully, Thomas was lowered and landed with a jolt and a judder. Just as Spencer arrived.
Dear, oh dear, Thomas, what a mess. Little engines can get into very big trouble.
Thomas felt even sillier in front of Spencer, but he knew now that being strong was only good if you were also really useful, and he had to be really useful.
スペンサー、助けてほしいんだ。君は強いから僕より重い荷物を運べるよね。材木と藁と卵を公爵夫妻の別荘に運んでくれないかな。クランキーの故障は僕のせいだ。できるだけ早く彼を治してあげたいんだ。
Very well.
ありがとう。本当にごめんよ、クランキー。君が強いってことは分かってた。すぐ修理に必要なものを持ってくるからね。
Thomas puffed into the docks with his heavy flatbed.
お待たせ、クランキー。すぐに修理してもらうからね。
Thank you, Thomas. That's a heavy flatbed. You know, you're not tiny.
君もガタガタじゃないね。
Cranky laughed, and that made Thomas laugh too.